Hello everybody and welcome to today's stream. So last time I made an attempt at helping out Gengar and then he got me killed and now I've lost a Frambo. So today's stream is gonna be me going again to Ho's dungeon to get the Frambo because last time I got there on floor 30 for the Frambo and discovered that the key had become sticky and therefore I couldn't open whatever it was to the door to actually get the item. So that's a bit of a problem. But yeah, that's so again I'm gonna go to Ho-Oh's dungeon and see if I can get the Frambo back, and then I'm gonna help out Gengar again because Gengar needs it. Also, oh, that's great. Like, my boyfriend has one of his friends over, and everything they do downstairs, like, gets recorded by my microphone, and I have no way of fixing that. So, that's gonna show up nicely. Yeah, no, that's annoying even on my end. That's a problem. Does this work? Oh, that just means I can't hear myself anymore. Does this work? I hope so. I really hope so. Yeah, them talking downstairs at a regular volume records. Yeah, that's just them sitting downstairs and talking, and that actually makes it onto my recordings. Oh, that's annoying. Like, I need that fixed. Does that fix it? I really hope so. Yeah, I think that fixed it. Oh, there's also like a noise like sound in the background music I've noticed. Okay. This is gonna be as good as I get it. Yeah, part of the static noise I hear is actually in the music. Hello Rishi, how are things going? I'm going great. I have to re-obtain my friend bow. I actually lost it and I went to get it yesterday, only to get to the point and then discover that my key had gone sticky and therefore I couldn't get it. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. So, I now have to obtain the friend bow again, because yesterday I made the decision to go and help out Gengar, and then the stupid idiot got me killed. So, yeah, that's what I'm trying to achieve today. Just getting my items back. And then after, I'm gonna go to Murky Cave and help out Gengar. It's only a 20 floor dungeon, and I have a feeling I should have gone there much earlier in the post game. Just much earlier. Ooh. Good luck with that one. I unfortunately can't stream Explorers of Sky, otherwise I would have done it, but yeah. Also, I have been working a bit on just evolving Pokemon in this game. So yeah. I now have an Electrode. And discovered that Slugmas evolve at level 38. I honestly thought they evolved at 30, but doesn't matter. Oh yeah, Kecleon. They should just, if they are ever gonna make an other mystery dungeon game. Yeah. But if they ever are gonna make an other mystery dungeon game, perhaps they should put in a mechanic that if you like purchase for like a certain amount at Kecleon, like overall, that he just joins automatically because you're such a good customer. That would be a fun one for Kecleon. That just means you can get him with just spending a lot of money in his shops. That might actually be a good mechanic for Kecleon. I believe I have a soul rock. Now watch me not have one. No, I only need a Snorunt. Level 100, max level, a friend bow and some other item or something? But yeah, I'd like to know when they need an Explorers, because at some point I am gonna get myself a capture card for my 3DS and play Explorers as well. It's probably something obscure too. I am rich enough to buy a couple of gummies. Yep. Why couldn't they not have like given us the option to get like a wild Kecleon? Because the worst thing about recruiting Kecleon is also the fact that 1, it's luck dependent, and 2, the Kecleon at the shop is actually quite powerful. I have to do it at some point, like piss him off and like get him to join, but okay, so it's also if you have the wrong starter, you just F. So you need basically a maxed out level Pokemon, the Golden Mask, IQ skill Fast Friend, which only Chikorita can learn from the starters. Oh yeah, now that's fun. Why did they do it like that? Like, the method in this game is already horrible enough. And then you have a 0.5% chance of recruiting him. Provided that he also doesn't kill you. Because I can imagine Kecleon, even at level 100, is quite a challenge. Because I recently decided to piss him off. Yeah. Because I recently decided to piss him off. And he could still one-shot me at level 70. So I know Kecleon is horrible. Oh, that's fun. Let's spawn in a monster house. Also, Articuno, I know you have Power Snow, so you're gonna use it. Good question though. If you then actually get Kecleon, does it keep those stats? Or do you get a very weak Pokemon then? Because sometimes the games do that to you and then they like make a Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not gonna recruit him now. I have none of what I need. I don't even have the friend bow at the moment. I first need to get that one back. I really hope so. I mean, if I would go through all that and like Kecleon would be like level 2 or something, or like not have the stats, I'd be very pissed. I would not like that. Because games sometimes do that to you. They like give you like a ridiculously hard fight, and then when you actually get the thing you fought against, it's like barely useful in your party. I first have to find the friend bow back. It's not a good thing. And then I'm gonna help out Gengar. And after I'm done doing that... Oh no, that's not a problem. It's, I understand it's not the most popular game series anymore. Like, when I was, like, editing, like, the stream data, I know... And I had to go for, like, what game I was streaming. Like, none of the Mystery Dungeon games are currently being streamed. Like, none of them. This one not, Explorers of Time and Darkness, Explorers of Sky, and like not even the newer ones, not even the remake was being streamed at the moment, so feel free to share. It's actually kind of sad because they're good games and like nobody pays attention to them. That's a bit of a shame. I can't even remember the last time like a bigger mainstream streamer actually like played these. Except for like of course when like the remake of the game was like brand new. Then everybody played it for like 2 days and then everybody quit playing it. And I have no idea why. Oh look, one more Kecleon. I kinda need the gummies. Because I still do not have the final IQ skill for Poly. Finally! I got super mobile! I did it. Great. Now I still need the other gummy. Because of Pokemon that need gummies to evolve. I finally did it. I have a maxed out IQ Poliwhirl. Oh, that's gonna make things so much easier. I have a comment to make, but I'm gonna swallow it. It's not a nice comment. But yeah. But let's face it, unless you still have the instructions for these games, they are quite difficult to figure out. And they have a lot of like hidden mechanics. Yeah, I wanted to make a comment about most VTubers not seeming to know what they're doing in general. But, one, it's not a friendly comment. 2, I know it's part of the aesthetic. And 3, I'd rather not sleep on the couch tonight. Seeing as my boyfriend is actually a VTuber. So, yeah. Oh no, it's one of those. I forgot. This is where Spore starts. Articuno, you're awake. Just kill it. Kill it. You have the means to. Yeah, now I'm effed because Articuno doesn't. Yeah, VTuber, it's difficult to explain. I actually considered doing this as a VTuber, but then I saw like the hours upon hours of instructions of like making a model and the prices of getting one commissioned, and then I figured, you know what? A bit of makeup and a webcam will do. Like, it's also insanely expensive to get a model made. It's extremely difficult to make one yourself. For both 2D and 3D, you are still most likely gonna need a webcam anyway to do for motion tracking. That's still a needed thing. And then, yeah. And it's very intensive on your computer. It's actually quite difficult to be one. And it's pretty horrible to make one of those models. I've like tried it. And it's the reason I eventually opted for just a webcam and a bit of cheap makeup from my local drugstore. This seemed like a much better solution. Yeah, I know, but Articuno can't. That's the problem. I am gonna use it for like that dungeon with... Oh no, it's one of you guys again. With Gengar, seeing as Gengar can also move through walls. With a bit of luck, it will hurry the process up. I'm wondering now, seeing as I can now walk the walls, does that mean I didn't have to bring a key? That I can just... Not again! Oh, great. Wait. It will like crush the wall. Oh, now I'm curious. Where did it go? Okay, that works much better. It just I think they should have called this one bulldoze. Like, you can just break the wall. Okay, that works. Oh, Articuno, please. Please use Blizzard. Articuno? Like, use something useful for once. Oh, so I can just now literally just go wherever the F I want. It did come at one cost because I can't have it enabled together with all-terrain, with like the all-terrain one, so I do have to be a bit careful. Uh. Wait, Articuno doesn't have like used moves turned on anymore? Oh, that explains why he sucks at the moment. Nope, exclusive move user was turned off. Why would I ever do that? I can see why they did that. I can see why. Combined with the fact that ghost types can just go through walls in general. I mean, you have options. But I have to admit, this is actually kind of fun. And then Spore hits. Which one can go through walls? I'm gonna go for Snorlax. That sounds like a Snorlax ability. I have no idea why. It's either Snorlax or Shaman. It's either one of those two. Okay, it's a legendary. Which legendary would be able to walk through walls? Is it the Dialga? Okay, I have to find the key door. I'm at floor 30. Before I forget and actually skip the floor accidentally and... Dialga, Palkia... Giratina wouldn't need it because Giratina is ghost type. Not in all forms though, I believe. Alright, where is it? I need that... I like being able to take shortcuts like this. Palkia. That one actually makes sense. But I could see Giratina doing it as well. Ik bedoel, Giratina. But I can imagine that Giratina can just phase through walls. But yeah, it is a pretty OP ability. Let's see, do I still have a functional key? Because last time I got here, the key had gotten sticky. Oh, that's great. And I forgot my escape orb. I wanted to bring an escape orb. Good, it's back where it belongs. On Poliwrath. Now I have to finish the dungeon because... Okay, so... Those key door wall thingies you can't walk through. Good to know. I do like Super Mobile. This is quite a fun ability. Just go through things. Oh no, like, stretching is important. I should do it more often as well. Like, your general well-being is always important, and I fully understand it if you, like, go quiet over it or drop out of the stream for it for a bit. Come on, that lady ain't even that strong. I should have brought an escape orb. Articuno, how can you run out of moves this quickly? Oh no, Articuno is just really out of it. Okay, let's give Articuno a max elixir. Now I have hypermobility. That does beg the question. How am I gonna explain that? There are people that don't necessarily identify with the gender that they are biologically. Hence the reason they'll put their pronouns in the bio. Because apparently addressing somebody with the wrong pronouns can be extremely offensive. I can like get it if you're like female and like basically look like a guy and want to be addressed still as a female because you are one, but I don't fully get it myself either. But that might be because I'm happy with being female. I'm happy with that. So, but yeah. Some people put it in there, some people don't, and some people I've noticed just put their entire medical history in it. I have no idea why people do that, because at some point I just think you're putting on too much information on the internet. Like, nobody should be concerned about my medical history or something. But yeah. It's also a relatively new thing. I also don't really understand it either, but yeah, I can be pretty old-fashioned myself. Like, I barely understand why smartphones, how they became a thing, so... I might also not be the right one to like explain this, but that's what I got from it. Getting hungry, we're at floor 35. That took a while. I sometimes still don't understand how like the partner AI works. There seems to be no rhyme or reason in them choosing moves. Clearly, you honestly think that's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. I'm in a wall. I would like to go to tiny woods with hypermobile and like a couple of apples and just like make the entire level like one big room. I'm childish enough that I like doing that stuff like that. That might actually be fun to do. Go to tiny woods, make it one big room. I think I'm gonna do that quickly afterwards. It's not the same as going in there and like breaking all the blocks yourself. It's not the same. I've never had a Pokemon with hypermobile. Like, let me enjoy. I never got this far in the game either because like everything in the post game is new for me. For how much as I played this game as a child, I mostly played like up until Rayquaza, and then I would evolve my starters, and then it would be like, alright, that's it. Because that's usually the point I would get stuck. Does make dungeons with this annoying shape a bit easier. Oh, it doesn't work diagonally. Good to know that. And now I'm at floor 40 because I forgot to bring an escape orb. Because I forgot. It's a good thing I already have Ho-Oh, otherwise I would have to fight him again. I also got Rayquaza in the meantime. Yeah. Well, it's very simple. I like being female, so no point in arguing that. I don't have a rainbow flag because I'm straight. I'm like nice and boring. I don't have a Ukraine flag because there are more efficient ways to help than, you know, change your profile picture. They're just more efficient ways to help. So yeah, also, let's face it, I'm also not needy for attention and willing to do whatever it takes to get it. Because a lot of people will like do whatever they can for attention. But seeing as I still have loving and caring parents, I was always good on attention, so I don't have the need to compensate for that either. I do need this mission. I've... Oh no, that's okay. I like the not that many viewers. Like, I've been streaming for 2 months. Like, what do you expect? It's Twitch. It's Twitch. It can take upwards of a year before you can even reach affiliate, and some people just never get that far. And yes, I'm very well aware I might not be cool enough. Like, retro gaming on an actual retro console, and who does that now? Like, who doesn't use emulators? Me, because I'm pretty certain I'll fry my computer the moment I try to hook an emulator up to the stream. Okay, so the strategy for the mission with Gengar is gonna be... It's only a 20-floor dungeon without a boss at the end. I hope, because if it's God of War, I'm doomed. I need to bring rocks, because Shed Ninja are somehow the most dangerous thing in that dungeon. I need an apple. One more... No, not a max elixir, I can one-shot everything. And then I'm gonna fill up my entire inventory with reviver seeds, because Gengar is only level 15. It's such a weak Pokemon. Oh no, I'm sitting here on my 150 second-hand desktop from a supermarket ad. And it does everything I need it to do. Like, it runs everything. It runs my streams perfectly fine. I don't really do PC gaming because I have this massive, like, console backlog still, so I never started on it. I can run my drawing programs on it, I can do a bit of 3D modeling on it, and I can run my... I dabble in music making, so those programs run on it, and then for beyond that, I use it to watch YouTube and Twitch. So I don't have an expensive computer, I don't need it. But yeah, you probably should try out some newer modern games. I mean, there are some very good ones out there, and yes. But on the other hand though, in my experience with emulators, like, I have a pretty decent computer and it struggles to run some DS games, like... Yeah... Sure. Give it another go. I mean... It's, you can have an argument about these things, because... I don't mind having that things are being addressed in my streams that aren't commonly addressed, as long as it isn't too much of politics, because the moment you start with politics, everybody is an expert and everybody starts hating everybody. So, that's like the only thing. Unless it's shitting on the politics of your own country, in that case, go ahead. Like, you're free to shit on your own country as much as you like. And yes, you can make one more comment about pronouns. So, there we have the Gengar. He's level 15. Mine doesn't run a 3DS emulator. Also, why should I? Like, here's my 3DS. Like, it takes me the same time to, like, grab my actual 3DS as it would be for me to actually, like, start an emulator up. Also, I didn't know yet they had 3DS emulators working. For like the longest time you couldn't emulate them. Oh no, it was PS Vita that they just never got to work. It's also something weird, like PS Vita, one of the older like handheld consoles, and they still don't know how to work an emulator for it. Oh no, that went wrong. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurry it up much quicker. Just go through everything. I still need a third Zubat, so it can stay. How strong is it? I do have to admit people can be a bit overly sensitive. And when it comes down to pronouns, let's face it, if somebody addresses me with sir, I am gonna get pissed at him. So, but I'm not certain if that's being butthurt. But yeah. I also think that a lot of people should be in therapy even though they can't. I also think they shouldn't have like, for instance in my country there have been massive budget cuts to healthcare in general, but also to more specifically mental healthcare. I don't think that was a good idea because I now have an issue mentally and I need to wait 9 months at least to see a therapist. Which is great because I most likely have a burnout. Which kinda needs to be addressed relatively fast because otherwise they become permanent. So yeah, perhaps if more people would like have access to like proper psychiatrists and stuff like that, it wouldn't be as bad either. Also, over here in the Netherlands, it's nowhere nearly as bad as in general, but that's mostly because there are more healthcare services available. Like, most of those things come from the United States, or seem to come from there. I don't know why. But people are free to do whatever they want. But it has been relatively easy. Yeah, I most likely have a burnout, but because of my autism, it actually manifests differently. And my doctor simply admitted with not being comfortable in diagnosing me because she doesn't know enough about autism. Meaning I have to go and see a specialist, but those have a 9-month waiting list. But at least in that case it means I can have like weekly or bi-weekly talks at the doctor's office with like somebody that's specifically for that. But yeah, doesn't mean I'm not. It does mean, and my doctor's office can also legally put me on medication if they consider it necessary, so I at least have that. But if you don't have that, you're screwed. You're gonna develop some severe issues. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I should put... Yeah, no, I'm autistic. Like, but that's... autism is a weird thing because how I'm speaking now and actually like holding a conversation, I can't do that IRL. I can't do that with like a person if they're standing in front of me. In that case, I'll just completely shut down. So, maybe I should put that in my bio. Like, perhaps that will draw more like people. But I'd rather not. I'd rather not use what's basically a mental condition for like obtaining views and stuff like that. I know it works. Like I can put in my bio I'm autistic and like put it in my hashtags. I know it works. It's just I'd rather not. It's the same reason as I try to hold a regular job. I try not. Yeah, unfortunately I don't need people to feel sorry for me. Like, I'm perfectly capable of feeling sorry for myself on my own, and also chances are very likely I have achieved the same things as those regular people, if not more. Because I was told that I would never have a driver's license. I have a driver's license. I passed both theoretical and practical in one go. And if you take into consideration that passing your theoretical the first time has a 40% chance in the Netherlands, because they've made it really difficult, that means I've done better than more than 60% of all people. I got my forklift license in one go, I got my reach truck license in one go. Reach truck license, I actually got a perfect score on theoretical and made like one mistake in practical. So, not bad for somebody who was told they would never be able to drive a car. I can drive more than just a car, and pretty well, and also pretty decent. So, in my case, it hasn't stopped me yet. Yeah, sure. Go do what you must do. And yes, I don't want to be the person that sits there being sorry for themselves. Oh, and a goal bet. That's convenient. And go do what you must do. Like, I can imagine you have a life. Oh, that's annoying. Gengar, come here. That means I can now release the Zubat because I needed one to evolve, but... I can now release the Zubat because I now got a Golbat. Sorry, Zubat. It's been nice. Why does Golbat have Astonished twice? Why? But yeah, for the people that don't know yet, I'm actually autistic. Which also results in me being far more comfortable doing streaming than actually talking to people in real life. I have no idea why. Also, Gengar can't pick up items. That's annoying. No. Gengar is annoying in general. If that Dustox has Silverwind, I'm in trouble. Actually, Gengar is in trouble. Poliwrath can take a punch, but... Oh no, not another shit ninja. Like, I don't have any moves against him, neither does Gengar, and they will just absolutely wreck him. And now I bring, like, I don't know how much prep work, and now Gengar, like, stays out of trouble. Pokemon are getting a bit strong though, because that Shepherd was level 28. I don't know, who else, like, likes it when, like, a Pokemon uses Nightshade so they can tell, like, what the average level of Pokemon is in that dungeon or on that floor? Because Nightshade does the same amount of damage as their level. Also, that was a Crobat. I believe Golbat is one of those IQ evolves in this game. And Gengar set off a trap. Come on game. Give me a couple of simple floors. Honestly, I haven't even considered what I'm gonna do after this, because I know there's gonna be another part of like tear jerking. Oh no, I'm confused. Oh wait, I forgot I have rocks. I don't know if it's like a developer oversight or not, but like rocks always hit even if you're confused, they always go in the right direction. Can you not use taunt? Gengar? You're not the brightest. Like, don't use moves like that. Also, that was just a tap on him. Like, oh, Gengar, you're so weak. Golbat leveled up. Also... Wait, what? How can a Golbat be level 11? Don't Zubat need to be like level 20 to evolve? Like, what's going on? I don't get this dungeon. Also, for a dungeon named Murky Cave with like that entrance picture, I think they could have used a different tile set. Also something that's weird, like Gengar is supposed to be practically weightless. Why does it set off traps? No, because I already have one. I'm also gonna skip part of the money, I mean. I have 5,000, almost 6,000 Poké currently on me. And the only thing I still use the money for is to buy Reviver Seeds, Max Elixirs, and... That was a cute attempt. And, Joy Seeds. No, I don't need a Misdreavus. I believe I've got one. Yes, I've got one. I do really like hypermobility. I like walking through walls. But yeah, I also do see why I never found this part of the post game as a child. Because I'm pretty certain that my English skill just wasn't on par for like knowing what to do. That's something. Oh wow. Floor 17 and I finally need to eat the gummy. Also, what disconnected from my computer? Oh, like, that's still there, that's still there, that's still working. I just got like, the alarm sounded like some device disconnected from my computer. But I can't find it and everything still seems to be working. Stream is also still up? Okay. Anyway, 2 more floors, and then I should have the other part of the storyline. Oh no, it's stuck in the wall. Oh no, this is not a good situation. How much lives does that Misdreavus have? There we go. Oh, that's even more annoying now because that activates. Also, I now need to catch Gengar. Where are you going? Get your sorry ass over here again. That's really not good because if Gengar like gets confused or something, he'll go through the walls. I can now follow him and like chase him and get him again, but awesome, floor 20 reached. We're here at last. This is it. This is the deepest floor of the murky cave. Oh, look. There's a daze. There's a hollow spot. I guess that stone goes in there. Gengar placed the nine-tailed crest in the hollow spot. What is this about? Nothing's happening? Huh? I thought I heard something. Did you just say something? That's odd. I could have sworn I heard something. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the murky cave. What? Where's that voice coming from? Who are you? I am the Judge of Darkness. You have nothing to fear from me. I mean you no harm. Just now, a key was inserted to break a curse. The curse. Is it the one on Gardevoir? Exactly. Please lift the curse now. I cannot allow that right away. I must first know if you have earned the right. I must evaluate you. You must bear your true feelings to me. What? You're going to test me? What? I have to fight some boss creature? Oh no, nothing so barbaric. All I need is for some questions to be answered. However... What in the... I can't move. Gengar, you will not be doing the answering. Poliwrath. Poliwrath, you will answer. Oh, so I can now just screw over Gengar. What are you saying? Why is someone else speaking for me? Let me do it. Gengar, your heart is interwoven with conflicting emotions. You will probably never show the truth within your heart. What? Poliwrath will enter Gengar's heart. Please navigate carefully through Gengar's emotions. That's not good. If you fail to draw out Gengar's true feelings, the curse will never be broken. Hey Poliwrath, don't you dare fool around. I'll make you pay for it. But you have but one chance. Poliwrath, do your best. Fine. It is time. First of all, why does Gengar wish to break this curse? To help Gardevoir. That's a lie, isn't it? Didn't Gengar abandon Gardevoir long ago? Is it for taking the curse or it came to understand Gardevoir? I have no idea. Like, can I fuck this up and just screw over Gengar? I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He came to understand Gardevoir. Came to understand Gardevoir's true feelings. What is it you claim to understand? The caring for Gengar. Gardevoir became a presence without physical form because she bore the curse. But even then, Gardevoir never stopped caring for Gengar. Having learned that, Gengar now wants to save Gardevoir. It makes sense, however. Until now, Gengar had forgotten entirely about Gardevoir, correct? But now Gengar wants to save Gardevoir. Isn't that asking a lot? Yes, it is asking a lot. You say this because Gengar is willing to face the consequences. Gengar is coming to the help of Gardevoir because he wants to help. Is that what you claim? I understand now. My questions are finished. I really hope I answered them correctly. Gengar, whenever you have the right to break the curse or not, I will now render my judgment. The curse could not be lifted. Wait. It is most regrettable, but the curse on Gardevoir will last all eternity. Wait a minute. Let me say something. It is true. I abandoned Gardevoir and ran. I was afraid that the curse would fall on me. I had to get away no matter what. That's what I thought. It didn't take long for me to forget about the curse and about Gardevoir. Many long years passed. But Gardevoir, she never forgot about me. But one night, in Rain's dream, Gardevoir said this. That she considered me an irreplaceable friend and that she still believed we would meet again. Gardevoir kept thinking about someone like me. But how selfish I was. I've lived carefree all this time. I realize now how selfish I was. It's not just Gardevoir. Team Greenfire put up with my selfishness and brought me here. I finally know what I was missing. What I lacked. It was something for the others. A sense of gratitude. Did that work? The lock bearing the curse, it has opened. And don't forget that he gaslighted us into having to flee home, making us refugees, almost getting us killed multiple times. Yeah. Good thing Gengar learned a lesson. Gardevoir! It worked, Gengar. Ninetales? But I don't know what you're saying. The curse has been broken. I cast my curse and raged at your twisted heart. When your heart gained what it had been missing, the curse was shattered. The final key to break the curse was your sense of gratitude. Then, Gardevoir, you may be reassured. Gardevoir has returned. She will soon awaken. However, that you were her partner in the past. Gardevoir will have no recollection of that. That doesn't matter. Gardevoir is back. That's enough for me. Thank you so much. My curse has been lifted. You did this for me even though I never met you before. I have no idea how to thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much for saving me. Good for you, Gardevoir. Hey, Poliwrath, thanks for getting me through this. This is my thanks. Received the promised mobile scarf. Great, I just got hypermobility. Adios. Oh wait, please. What is it now? Your name. Please, what is your name? The name is Gengar. Glad to meet you. My name is Gardevoir. I'm also glad to meet you. So, that was that part of the storyline. Gengar's redemption arc. That's something different. One thing this game does have is some very good story writing. Shall I go for this one? I think I can wait. Is that a... Oh no, that's an escort mission. I'm not gonna do that. And if things are alright, I should now have Gardevoir. Where would she be? I believe this causes Gardevoir to join. So many Pokemon. I don't have Gardevoir yet. Probably I need some more storyline. Oh, there she is. Let's store everything. I'm not gonna buy Reviver Seeds. I am, however, gonna have a little chat with Gardevoir because I believe you can get her to join. Which would be amazing. Unfortunately, I know she's also only gonna be level 5. I've done a lot of thinking. I would like to join Team Greenfire and help on rescues. Please, may I become your member? Yes, you may. Thank you. I promise to do my best for the team. No, Gardevoir doesn't need a nickname. Alright, can I find Gengar in his team somewhere? No. I think that was the end of Gengar in his team. I don't know where to be seen now. They're probably up to their usual mischief. There's Gardevoir. Aw, same friend area. Hello, Relsa. Yeah. Yeah, I also have a feeling I should have found this part of the plotline a lot earlier than after the Eon Pokemon and everything like that. I have a feeling I should have seen this earlier. What to do now with the rest of the stream? Oh yeah, you haven't seen it. Depending on how sensitive you are, you might want to keep tissues handy for the entire Gengar Gardevoir storyline. You might want to do that. What to do next? There's a friend area I should have relatively little effort of filling up. Let's see. Oh, that's what's lagging. I was wondering why things were laggy on my end, but I still had Internet Explorer turned on. Yeah, I have. I've done the mandatory 20 floors of Wish Cave and then was very glad I was teleported out. Let's see. I am gonna look at the unknowns. So I have a natural 15% bonus chance, 10% extra because of the Frambo, so I should have a plus 25 and a bit some. Let's see. Yeah, I'm very glad they make the decision that you can call it quits after 20 floors. I still have to go in there because Jirachi, but I'm gonna postpone that for a while. Alright, what number is unknown? I've been thinking like the unknown dungeon must be a relatively easy one to fight to get all the Pokemon in. I know there are 28 of them, but they all live in the same friend area. I believe over here it's called Wish Cave. Like, it depends on your regional variant, because in my game it's called Wish Cave, but I believe online it's listed as Wish Alcove. I have no idea why. Oh yeah, unknown. 201. Good. Let's see what's unknown's join chance. Yeah. You have 2 of them. Oh, those are horrible chances. For regular unknowns, unmodified, it's 1.8%, and for the special ones, it's 0.1%, but because of what I have, it's, I should have like a quarter of a chance to get unknowns. But that's one list of how to get them. That's not a fun list. I'm gonna keep that open. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna recruit them by floor. I have an escape orb, so if I have my unknowns, I can leave. But I made the decision that, seeing as I now don't have enough time yet to actually do a storyline mission, seeing as those are all 99 floor dungeons, and I'm gonna have to recruit the unknowns anyway at some point, I can just as well bite the bullet and do it now. I like make a start on it. Onwards to unknown relic. It has 2 friend areas and 28 Pokemon together. I can just as well start doing it now. On this floor I can get A, B, C. Technically it should go relatively smooth because I've got about a 25% chance for each unknown, so with my current stats, but yeah, I'm gonna make a list. So on this floor I can get A, B, C, D, O, R, U, and Z. I now have the letters up on the screen, so... And I have none. That's an A. Well, hey, I'm doing decent, I already got 1. That's an A. Yes, I would very much like to give it a nickname. I'm just gonna call them after the letters they are. So there we have A, the unknown. I'm not gonna cross him off the list. Yeah, it kinda is. I'm not gonna take him off the list after I got him. I'm just gonna move him to a rule below because let's face it, if I fail this dungeon, I have to go back in to like get that one. So I probably have A. I'm just gonna move them like down a row. I think that was an R or a Z. That's also something. Until they like turn around, you have no way of knowing which one you have. Nope. That's a U. So theoretically, like stat-wise, next unknown should join. And there we have the letter B. No, I shall not get the unknowns in alphabetical order. Before anybody comes up with that idea. But yeah, I don't. I'm actually kind of fluid in unknown alphabet. And that's the O. And that's end of this floor, because that means that now my party is full. So I'm just gonna warp out. I can only get this many unknowns, so that's end of the mission. Properties. I got A, B, and unknown from the first floor. And O from the first floor. Good. Next attempt. This might actually be doable in like the 50 minutes I have left. This might actually be doable. Let's see. Yeah, so far so good. The power of the friend bow and being relatively over-leveled for this place in the game. Oh, but that also means there are gonna be 28 letters of the alphabet in here. That means that like that list is gonna get really long. Because, yeah. There we have O. Also, doesn't... I was thinking, ancient relic. I just realized something weird. Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, and Reggie Steel. I had to re-obtain mine. I had one, lost it, and had to get a new one. Do you need to know where you can get one in the game? I'm willing to tell you. It's a bit of a hassle, but you can get one. I think, presuming you're far enough in the game. I mean, I'm willing to tell you because I was told by somebody that also joins these streams on occasion, so... Yeah, but... Yeah, okay. Fine. It is convenient though for certain legendaries. If you want those, then... getting it might be convenient. So... 5 more letters. Next one. This is just gonna me sitting here getting unknowns to join. The problem is I also need like I technically have a 1 in 4 chance to recruit one, but I need the correct ones. I mean, some unknowns at some point that's gonna be the issue, not getting them to join, but getting the right ones to join. Yeah, but that's the thing. Some legendaries you just statistically can't get without it. That's the problem. Also, come on, join. I still need you. No, I don't. That's a problem. Yeah, no, at some point there are literally some Pokemon and some legendaries that... How is progress? Very good. I just had the storyline concerning Gengar and Gardevoir. And I'm now have made the decision that seeing as I can't do another storyline mission because of time, I've made the decision I'm just gonna recruit unknowns. I have a I have like a 25% chance for each unknown for it to join. So I'm just gonna go and get unknowns. I mean, I need to do something and this has to happen at some point anyway. It's going decent. Like, I already got 4 letters. I still need a D. Oh wait, I do need to give these nicknames. And I'm just gonna call them after their respective letters. And I have on screen which ones I still need. Does mean I have to like adjust my text file every single time I get one. I still need a C, an R, a U, and a Z. And that's something I don't need. Don't go killing unknowns I just got. Are you a C or are you not a D? I can't tell from behind. No, you're not a D. That's also something, like, if you have them from, like, the side, or from the wrong direction, I can't tell which unknown I have. I know for certain that's an R. Yeah, that's an R. Yeah, now you're saying that was a C. I needed that one. Yeah, the D doesn't have a tail. Oh well. I can get it back. I haven't seen a Z. Now that's just horrible. That was from the side, so I really can't tell what unknown it is. And it just lost the PP to the only move it has. I think that's a Z. Yes, that's a Z. Okay. That's also the downside about these things. If you have them from the side of behind, I have no idea which letters they are. Give it a nickname, yes, that's a Z. Good. Just a C and a U from the first floor. That's a Z. Good. Oh, how random is it gonna be if like somebody hops into the stream, has no clue what I'm doing yet, and then sees like some random letters on the stream. On the screen. That must be confusing. Also the explanation it's gonna take, that I'm like trying to recruit a certain type of Pokemon that's like all the 26 letters and then like two I call them like question mark and exclamation mark. Yeah, might take on a level an 8 rank mission. But for now, unknowns. Um, I was expecting a joke like that with the letter D. Let's put it like that. Let's not use them to spell out naughty words. It's the reason why the unknown letters got removed from the ball seals in the remakes for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Oh no, I'm not much better. Remember, for the ones that still remember Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, you could show like a little kid the unknown letters, and then he would give you ball seals in their respective letters, and then you could like write out words where you would throw at a Pokemon. Yeah, because of too many people writing out bad words, that's why they removed that feature from the games. To follow, even if they contain ball capsules, and they removed them from the remakes. Yeah. But that's why they removed those, because there were too many people writing out swear words, not just online, but also at official tournaments and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why they got removed. Which, I have to admit, I was guilty of being as immature to write out swear words in a Pokemon game with it as well. That's also the reason why in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, the Pokemon Chatot could learn Chatter, and if you used it out of the menu, you would have 10 seconds to like record a phrase. There's a very good reason why that feature also got removed. Like, people would also use that for non-too-polite words. I believe my Chatot would shout dickhead when it would go out in battle. Yeah, same goes for gambling. Like, they also removed the slot machines. Because gambling is bad. Which... Yeah, but like in the Netherlands, legally, the older Pokemon games are legally all 18 plus games because they still have the slot machines. So, they genuinely made like Red, Blue and those games just 18 plus because they have slot machines. I don't even believe they still have the slot machines in like the digital re-releases. But yeah, immature. Sometimes it happens. And I have to admit, I've been very guilty of that too. And nowadays still, like, Voltop Flip was a fun one. Also, yeah, I have access to Howling Forest. Yes, I have rescued Smeargle. Why asking? I have access to it. That's like another feature I really missed that they removed. Okay, Voltop Flip was in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and it was the replacement game for the slot machines. And it was basically, how to explain it, like the closest other game I could think of is either Minesweeper or Picross. And yeah, and it basically allowed you to play those games instead of the slot machines. And Voltop Flip theoretically is a skill-based game and not a luck-based game. Because you can actually like unleash like chance calculations and stuff like that on it. And if you know what you're doing, you can get pretty rich. I was horrible at it, so that was the point. I would just hand my DS to my father. And my dad could get it like every single time. He could like play 15 minutes or so and like be at the highest level of that and just stay on it and get me so many points. I believe my dad at some point like kept out the coin case. Like, that was I believe the only time he would play video games. Oh no, I love playing it. The problem was I was just horrible at it. That's a Z. I don't need that. That's an R. That's also the wrong letter. You're not a Z. Yeah. Also, my dad could like really calculate it and stuff. He would like sit next to it with like a notepad. Come on, I still need 2 more letters. And they haven't spawned. I haven't seen them. Otherwise, I'm gonna be forced to move on to the next floor. And then I have to like... That's a B and an R. I have those. But yeah, I do wish they would have like replaced the slot machines with something a bit more child-friendly, like Voltop Flick. Yeah, they're gonna have no choice. I will get them. There's the U. Now it only has to join. Yeah, that actually is a very good one. Oh. Let's see. That's the wrong letter again. That's an A. I'm pretty certain of that. I wish they would have listed them, like, each and every single one of them as, like... Also, that's a lot of traps. Not necessarily, but I believe I've got, like, 8 pages full. Also, let's make a shortcut here. There we go. I am now for the unknown. I plan on keeping track of the Pokemon I have recruited in order of friend area. So I have basically everything to finish out Power Plant. I only need to evolve the Elekid. I have everything in one of the Fire Friend areas. I only need to evolve Slugma and Numel, and then that one is complete. So I basically just intend to go over it by friend area. That seems to be like the best one. And then I think the one after this I'm gonna do is one of the relic levels, because that one requires the 3 Reggies, Baltoy, Claydol, and Aerodactyl, and I already have Aerodactyl. Then I only need 2 Baltoy and like the 3 Reggies. Also, where are the letters? I'm just gonna move on to the next floor. Like, there are no unknowns here that want to be found anymore. No, that is because I have hypermobility. It's a intelligence based skill that I so happen to have. But in this floor I can have E, F, G, H, E, S, X. Where's my exclamation mark? And... oh, I can find question mark. Where's the question mark? So, these are the letters I can get on this floor. Exclamation mark and question mark are gonna be the most annoying. What are you? I don't know what you are, but if you were to join, I know you're new. It's fun, I can now break walls. Like... don't see why. I mean, it's not that overpowered. It actually moves slower than just having a ghost type. That's an H. I can tell them apart, just not from behind or from the side. That's a bit of the problem. And some of them do look like each other, like G and C are real confused at some point. Same goes for U and W. But I'm pretty certain that's an H. Also, I should have brought food into this dungeon. At least I now have one additional unknown, so it's not an entire bust, but... I'm also smart enough now to bring escape orbs, so if I have my party full, I can just leave. There we go. A system for unknown gathering. Yeah, I could try that. I think that was another H. That's an F. Well, I was planning on recruiting everything, so... I believe Kecleon is relatively obscure, so is Chansey. Yeah, go ahead, tell some really obscure ones. Also, I'm leaving. Like... Good enough, I got an H. And we're back to having to find C and U. I should bring an apple. I'm gonna think I can't finish this stream, so. On floors 80 and below. Oh yeah, that's one of those lovely ones. Why did they make some of these Pokémon so difficult? Like, why? At least they give you the option to like, yeah. At least they give you the option to recruit Silcoon and Cascoon. They don't let you play the Wurmple Evolution lottery. So that's nice of them. But, oh, I just realized something that's gonna be horrible. Evolving Tyrogue. Because Tyrogue can evolve into Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, or Hitmontop depending on its stats. Which means in this game, it's just a massive crapshoot. Oh no. That's not gonna be fun. Yeah, that's also something stupid. I believe I've got a higher chance of getting its evolution at this point. Tyrogue is gonna be annoying because... yeah. Because you have to play the stats lottery, and if you have the wrong evolution, then you can release it because you don't need it anymore. What else? Like the one with Pidgey, that's just annoying. There's like no reason. Mew is nice and annoying because that one can spawn in a 99 floor dungeon from floor 36 onward to floor 98. So that one's nice and annoying. Requires a special item to have in your item inventory. I discovered that if you have multiple music boxes and you bring them all into the dungeon, you'll glitch out the game and Mew just doesn't spawn. Which is great, seeing as I've got 3 of them. Yeah, I don't have those, and then you still have Hitmontop. Which is also Because Hypnotop requires like both attack and defense to be equal. It's I consider it an annoying Pokemon. There we have a U. There we go. Yes, I would like to call it U. All I'm gonna need now is a C. No, actually, it actually glitches out the game, apparently. You only need to bring one. Otherwise, the game does not like it. It just really doesn't like it otherwise. Yeah, all I'm missing is a C. Good. Let's go find that one real quickly. Well, good to know I can do something that it's like not as luck based for Tyrogue to Hitmontop, because in the mainline games it's basically, unless you have access to calciums and stuff like that, basically a crapshoot. Or you have to do stuff like EV training. Which, I have EV trained Pokemon. It really sucks the fun out of the games. Oh yeah, one of those. Yay. Good question. Are all Pokemon from Tiny Woods such major pain in the asses? Such major pains in the ass to get? Because Wurmple I'm also gonna need at some point. Are they like all that annoying? I really don't hope so. Because otherwise I'm gonna have to resort to speedrun glitches. That's more fun. I still need the letter C. Are you a C? I think that's a C. I believe I've got it. I'm gonna have to check the recruitment list real quick. But I think I got the C. Yes, I got C with me, so yes, there it is. Good. That's the C. What happened to that thing? Oh no. I pressed enter a couple of times too much on the text box in OBS and now it's multiple times longer than my screen. Can I just rescale you? No, that's my webcam. Okay, that's better. Good. I have the unknowns. Yeah. OBS. It's a great program. It's a bit jank at some points. That's... Or it's just me never having read the instruction manual. It's not as self-explanatory as you would think from a program that's okay, but quite obscure. That's good then. Let's see. This is the next one. Why am I not surprised? I need everything except for the age. Okay, yeah, I can live with that. That is then by nowhere near the most annoying Pokemon. I can live with that then. But these are the letters we need. I'm gonna need for this one. Need to keep half an eye out for the end of stream time, because I actually still have stuff to do. Come on, question mark. I could be hopeful. Oh no, unknown is taking damage. And there we have the only unknown I have. At this floor, at least. Come on, game. I just need one more unknown, then I can just leave the dungeon. Please. Come on, one more unknown. Can I get an F? No. For a 25% chance, they don't seem willing to join. Oh. Almost, I think. This is gonna be... I do not have Instagram, I do have TikTok. I'm not really that active on social media. I've had some horrible experiences with it in the past and I try to avoid it. I'm just gonna camp out here and see what letters go. Come on, can I get it? Woohoo! Exclamation mark! One of the more difficult ones. Good. Yes, you get a nickname. And warp. Good. Or a batch of unknowns. Yeah, in my experience, seeing as other people who were my classmates and bullies were pretending to be me online, it almost gave me a criminal record for things I never did. So I have all the reason in the world not to be on it. Yeah, that happened. And because they were all like 12 and so, they got away with it. So what basically happened was some of my classmates who liked bullying me had made accounts under my name and did some illegal shit with them and got me in trouble with law enforcement. It ranged from things like offering sex work as a minor, which is quite fucked up, to flat out threatening people and stuff like that. So it's a good thing the police cleared that up, but because the people that did it were all under the age of 12 or around 12, no legal action could be taken. Even though they basically almost gave me a criminal record for sexual offenses. Which just, if you have like a sex offender crime in the Netherlands, even if you're a minor, that never goes away. So they basically almost fucked my life up. For life. With what they consider to be a joke. Which, let's face it, at that point isn't a joke. And I think the law should be changed that if people pull shit like that while they're still underage, or like under the age of 12, that legal action can be taken. Because at the age of 12, you are perfectly capable of understanding that doing stuff like that will just absolutely mess up somebody's life entirely. But, yeah, apparently the law doesn't see it that way. Anyway, onwards to the next letters. Nowadays, the internet has been much kinder to me. Much, much kinder. Yeah. Like, I understand that most people get bullied, or at least get picked on, but in some cases it just gets a bit too extreme. I mean, I can also take a joke, and I can take even a bit of a practical joke, but that wasn't fun anymore. Luckily, at some point they just started to ignore me, which was much more pleasant. But I effectively didn't have friends until basically not elementary school, not the school after, but the school thereafter. But yeah, unfortunately a lot of people get bullied, and unfortunately in a lot of countries it is practically impossible to take legal actions against your bullies. Like, Belgium recently made it illegal by law and also punishable by law. And also made it possible that children under the age of 12 that are bullies can be just legally prosecuted. Which I think is a great idea. Doesn't mean you should give like an 8-year-old a criminal record over it, but I don't think you should like give an 8-year-old a criminal record over it, but like that they get into contact with the police and like have a bit of a scare might actually do them good. Yeah, no friends in school. Doesn't matter. Like, most school friendships won't last into adulthood anyway, so it's not like you're actually missing out on something. Can I get an S? Yes, I can. Oh, that's nice of him. Let's see, but I believe this stream is starting to turn into me bitching about my problems, which I didn't intend on doing on streams. Anyway, I got an S. And now I have like, what, a quarter of the alphabet? Let's move it to a different line. Oh, now the letters look squat. Ah, flat letters. Come on, 3 more unknowns. Oh no, 2 more. That's like my maximum party size. Can I get the question mark as well? No. The X? Yeah, that's okay. I think that some of these things, like, they have to be discussed. It's, Also, there was no way for you to know when you asked about social media that I have such a bad experience with it. There's like no way of knowing that. And I could have just either A, shut up about it, or B, changed the subject myself. So, anyway, back to unknown hunting. Can I get... Oh, I want to say can I get 2 more letters, but I can apparently get 1 more letter. That's in X. Is it just me, or does the X look a bit silly? I have no idea why. For some reason, I find it a very funny shape of unknown. It's like the only letter of the alphabet together with the V that should not have any roundness in them. And they had to work around I. Yeah, they all look a bit silly. Like, what were they thinking? They did, like, the unknowns, for all the silliness they look like, they did give us an awesome movie, so... And a very sad one. So, that's what something they were good for. Like, they played a great role in one of the movies. But yeah, unknowns, they're a bit silly. But what do you expect? It's a Pokemon based off the alphabet. Like, how do you make that interesting? It gets even better the moment you realize that they used to have designs and IDs also for the numbers. There were also supposed to be number unknowns, but they scrapped that. I believe back in the day because they just didn't have enough memory on the cartridge. I believe that's a G. I don't remember those, but knowing me, I most likely looked up a walkthrough. I hate puzzles in games in general. They usually make no sense. So, unless it like involves like reading a known script and just doing something, I usually can't be bothered. Chances are I just looked it up. Because the dumb thing is, I can read unknown. That's something I can do. Yeah, I probably never did that. Come to think of it, I've never finished Sky in its entirety either. I've, like, never done that. Can I just get, like, the last letter before the end of the stream? Just one more. Yeah, I don't mind it. I have a horrible memory, so by the time I actually get to it in Sky, chances are very likely I have forgotten about it. I mean, I've been struggling to keep up with like Pokemon knowledge for the past, oh, it could have been ever since Gen 4. And that's the unknown I already have. Let's just sit here, skip my turn, until one comes that I don't have that wants to join. Come on. Game. One more letter, please. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I know you're an F. Yes. That's an F. Good. And that's gonna be the last unknown of the stream, and also the end of the stream, because, yeah. I only have 2 hours. So let's just warp out. I'm gonna leave the letters, because... yeah, I'm gonna continue this tomorrow, why not? Just a bit of unknown gathering. I mean, can't take that long. I have like a decent chunk of them already. What's gonna be another Pokemon? I'm glad though they scrapped the idea of the unknowns also having numbers. I mean, imagine O and 0 and 1 and I. Those are barely distinguishable in regular letters, let alone unknown letters. So that might have been a good idea on their side. Let's store the what, 2 Poke or so I have. see. I need a new escape orb. I might actually genuinely run out of escape orbs for this. Not certain. Let's go check on my handiwork in the friend area. I'm really curious because this is gonna fill. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh yeah, this is gonna. I do hope they're gonna like fly in front of here as well because this is starting to look a bit cramped. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this one. And then I have 7 in the other one, so that makes it 13. I'm halfway done! Oh no, I'm not. Reading symbols. I'm almost halfway done. But yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I'm currently using the speedrun strat, but it's not ideal. And I'm probably doing it wrong. So yeah, you can talk about that next time. Next time is, next stream is gonna be tomorrow, for this game at least. But yeah, I'm gonna call it quits for today. So, thank you all very much for coming. Hope you all had fun at the stream. It became a bit more bitching about myself than I normally like, but nothing wrong with that either. I'm gonna continue finish getting the unknowns tomorrow because I'm almost halfway done. I have 13 out of 28, so that's close enough to halfway done. So I'm gonna finish that out tomorrow. And why not? Because the unknown friend areas are the only ones in which I don't have to evolve things. So I'm just gonna finish that out tomorrow. So that was it for today's stream. Till next time, hope you all have a good day. May something good come your way. And yeah, till tomorrow for this stream. Bye!